So we got Ajee Wilson here. Adidas Boost games this weekend in Boston. I noticed this week though, 1500 PR on Monday.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big PR for you, right? What are your thoughts on that race?
Yeah, the last time I think I did it 15 was 2014 or 15, so I definitely know I was faster than what my PR was, and my first race of the season I equaled it. So I was like, okay, I definitely know I'm in better shape, I'm definitely stronger, but definitely wasn't expecting 4:05 type time. You know?
Yeah.
Definitely sub 4:10, but I was super happy with the race. Yeah, having Charlene in there to just kind of push the pace, I think is why it was as fast as it was.
Yeah. So I got to ask about the track because it seems like this meet every year produces like crazy fast 1500 times. So it's like, is this track legit or what do you think?
Yeah, I've heard that before, and I'm like, it seems normal to me, and my PR's there now, so it's definitely got the okay for me.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Do you have a time in mind you're trying to hit on Saturday?
No, I haven't really talked to my coach yet about the race, what we're planning on doing, or what kind of time he's expecting. It's just getting out there and racing and competing and getting back into the swing of things. I think definitely it's going to be kind of a gauge of where I am and figure out what we need to do in the upcoming weeks, and definitely what little things we might need to tweak coming into pre.
Yeah, and the 1500, I mean the big PR, do you think that was just because you haven't tried a serious one this like for a while, or was it anything specific you've done this year that really helped you run that fast?
I think it's a combination of both. You know, we haven't even touched on 800 meter specific stuff yet, so it's pretty much just been all strength 1500 work. So I definitely think that, and the fact that I haven't done it in a minute. I know Charlene did 408 last year, and she was better than me last year, strength-wise, so I was probably maybe like 410, 411-ish then. So I definitely think training has played an impact in it, and definitely just I haven't run it in a while.
Yeah. So a big story a couple weeks ago was the ruling about the hyperandrogenism and how that's going to affect your events, obviously. I'm curious what your reaction to that was, what you thought when you found out about it.
I think it's been really kind of back and forth over the past couple of years of what the IAAF decides to do. So I kind of just stay focused on what I need to do, and at the end of the day, I still need to be the best in the world. Like, I still need to beat anybody that's on the line, whoever's on the line. So it's just a matter of like focusing on what I'm doing and making sure that I'm fit and I'm healthy, and I'm strong enough to run as fast as I know that I need to.
Yeah. Is it weird to you at all, though, you look at the last few championships you've been at, World Indoors and World Outdoors, that the people who beat you might no longer be competing, but those results are still going to stand. Does that feel like an odd position to be in?
I definitely haven't thought about it like that in depth, and kind of like what it actually means in the grand scheme of things. I definitely know that I enjoy racing with them. I'm glad that they're allowed to race still. So I think time will just tell like how things play out, and I'm just going to continue to do my part and make sure I'm ready to go.
Yeah, because I mean you got the American record last year essentially because Semenya sort of made that race. Yeah. Like, do you think it's possible you might not even have that, or you might not have got a chance to display that fitness without them sort of doing the race for you?
Definitely. Like I said, I genuinely enjoy racing against them. It's a different kind of just like thrill you get from being just like, you're going to go hard, you're going to have to, pull out all the stops and run your hardest. And I think that's been unique to my career so far. I don't feel like I've ever like kind of been hungry and, aggressive and really got after it while racing. So, yeah.
I mean, do you have we don't know if this ruling is going to stand up to the scrutiny from CAS or whatever, but I mean, do you have a hunger to really, if this is Semenya's last year, to beat her and to like make sure because no one's beaten her the last 2 years. Do you feel like you have some desperation there to beat her before she goes away? Maybe? Again,
you're asking like questions. I'm like, I've never thought of these things. Like, I've never like thought that far ahead. But I just, whoever is on the line, like I'm trying to win. Even World Indoors was like such a great race and just such an exhilarating experience just to come so close and just to feel like I was really giving it my all. And like, just I'm super competitive, so just the thrill of racing has been a blast. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, yeah, obviously very good medal indoors this year, and impressive 1500 this week. Best of luck tomorrow and the rest of the season.
Thanks.